Final, Brian Sheen about to bounce the ball. West Coast go to the left. Hawthorn to the right. Irving uncontested. Thumps it to half forward. Ayres over the top of him. Mew, who's been in this situation so many times. Allen's quick kick to centre wing. Waters. A fumble. Maybe a nervous fumble. Tackled. Still tries to get the football out. Had too much time and gives up the football. Free kick to Hawthorn and Ayres to take it. Runner-up in the Brownlow Monday night. Irving gets the tap against Deer. Platten. Twist, turns, left foot round the body. To half forward, West Coast mark. To Pike. Allen very strong on him.
Best mates they are too, those two. You wouldn't think it.
Brian Sheen talking to Pike. Settling him down. But not taking the football off him. The kick to centre wing. Oh, Turley, tuck win early. So Turley from centre wing with a handball. To Hart. Hart to half forward. Sumic, Langford with him. It'll be one of the jewels of the day. Matera with pace. A little one, not a good kick. These sides are taking a long time to settle down. Hart touches the ground on the ball. Goes short. Finds Pike in the centre square. Jakovic in the goal square. Pike goes long towards him. Jakovic sets himself. Front spot, takes it.
No, play on.
Ball. Gee, bit stiff. Had a lot of it in the end, didn't he?
It was not at the start, though, I don't think.
The umpire right on the scene then.
And the clock continues to run. The Eagles need some goals on this breeze. McIntosh towards the wing. Knocked away by Lawrence. Pike goes off the ground down towards half forward. Wilson's in front down there. Cleverly to Turley. 60 metres out, confronted, tries to lay it off. Wilson can't control it. Tuck's got it now, well played. Platten on the burst.
Deer, who's normally very good in this situation against Lockyer. Platten looks for a free kick, not there. Hart beats him with pace. Off the ground, Turley. Sits, waits, does that very well. But the handball not strong. Irving and Platten. Irving gets rid of him. Tuck with a little one. Turley with a chance. Should set it up to Waters. Will it sit? Waters, who had the fumbles earlier, has them again. He's struggling in the early stages. Free kick.
Throw, Bruce.
Had plenty of time. Irving off the ground. Still this game really yet to settle. Turley, a slow handball. Mainwaring waits, sits, ducks, weaves, gets around. Drop punt, not particularly a good kick. Missed by Jakovic. Mew's little left footer. Back towards centre wing, Gowers. Now Allen. Good little give there to Lawrence, to Platten. Run down, gets a quick kick away. Matera should rebound, and does, and kicks it a mile. Lewis the target. Front spot, Morrissey with him. Did it well, Morrissey. Wilson has some time. Lewis takes out Ayres behind play. Wilson round the corner to Sumic. It's a good kick. And paid.
Oh, there's that 50.
Yes.
There's against Langford, you can see that.
50-metre penalty here for Sumic. Langford just losing his cool. Lewis was there with him, and he's really conceded a goal.
Lewis getting up. Oh, we just missed. There it is. That's why a 50-metre penalty given.
So Sumic to kick the first score of the game, and surely it'll be a goal. From the square, familiar sight, drop punt straight through. Sumic with the first on grand final day.
Steve Lawrence will go at it. Irving favoured by the bounce. Gowers, the hurried kick towards half forward. Hall, oh, terrific mark. Marvellous mark, plays on. Not best policy, intended for Condon. Worsfold went off the ground. This is Matera, down towards half forward. Wayward kick, out of bounds on the full. The Hawks have started better. Worsfold picked up by Hart. He's away, well shepherded by Worsfold. Advantage is paid. This is Turley.
It's on behind
the centre square.
On behind play between Deer and Worsfold.
Pick it up every time, Don. Turley gets it away. You know what to look for. This is McKenna inside the attacking 50. Sumic on the lead. It's 50 again. Chris Langford. Twice now. He's 100 metres in debit and 2 goals.
Boy, are these costly penalties. Oh, yeah, there. Well, that was only Tiggy Touchwood.
This is Sumic. Point blank range. Goal.
Lockyer's high one to half forward. Djakovic goes. Gowers with him. Heady cleverly off the ground. Wilson and Ayres. Wilson tried to take Ayres out. That's a pretty hard task. Ayres goes to ground. Morrissey just gives it up towards Platten. Djakovic with him. Wilson throws it away. Mainwaring. Lewis, who can be absolutely brilliant. Oh, what a kick. Oh, well done though by Langford in the end. The kick was for Turley. Tuck. Half back. Pritchard and Matera. They both go to ground. High tackle on Pritchard. Play on. One bounce. Steadies. Centre wing. Deer in the front spot. Runs off Lockyer. Could have gone further. Kicks to Brereton against McIntosh. A good one-out contest. McKenna played it beautifully. Good tackle though by Jarman. Oh, gee, Deer just crunched him. Must give the free kick away. It's got to come back to McKenna.
Gee, he won that well. He caught one off Brereton initially and then another one off Deer.
Mew in front of Djakovic.
Who wins the tap. Wilson runs onto it. Kicks the ball to goal. Bouncing.
Oh, no.
For goal. A freak goal by Wilson. And suddenly West Coast is away. At 3 goals to 0, 18 to nothing. Wilson kicking a goal that Dacos would have been proud of. Irving with the tap. Pike out of the centre. West Coast dominating. Free kick down the ground to Heady. Within scoring distance.
It's against Allen on Pike as Pike got rid of the ball.
He kicked one from a similar distance with a heavy ball just before three-quarter time against Geelong. Drop punt, leans back, kicks it well. Right there, another one. Well, West Coast up to 4 goals now. They've kicked 4 goals in the space of about 7 minutes here.
Hawthorn playing the man a little too much at the present time. Lawrence gets it down. Waterman misses it. Down goes Irving. Platten emerges with it towards half forward. The Hawks needing a goal here. Brereton, good effort, body to body, and winning against McIntosh. Lays it off. Platten 60 metres out, intended for Dunstall. Chance behind for Deer. Open goal. It sits for him and he kicks it. The margin is 18 points.
Again, Pritchard, kick number 6. Hall, almost a one-hander free kick West Coast. Worsfold plays on, runs his 10 metres, kicks it to Turley, and kicks it well. Turley 55 metres out. Breeze behind him.
Well, Heady let one go from here and kicked a goal.
55, or goes short. Is it Irving or just nobody?
No.
It's awful. It's terrible. And Morrissey able to defend and bounce it back to Brereton.
Kicks to midfield. Heady. He started very well. Heady on the outer side wing. Down towards the attacking 50. Ayres reads it best in flight. Good mark.
Oh, doesn't he use his body well? He just out-bodied Wilson.
Matera out and then gives him a handball. Matera with a high one towards centre wing. Heady. Mew took a very good chance here.
Play on.
Well, I thought he took the mark. Heady says holding the ball now, and it's his holding the ball. Mainwaring to play on. Stops and props. Gets into some trouble. Djakovic wasn't ready for the handball. West Coast making a mistake again here, just like they did a few minutes ago when they went forward. Mainwaring caught. Wilson. Now Djakovic. Round the body. Turley with Tuck. Langford. Turley can't quite get him. Jenke. Quick one. Hopes. Doesn't hope well enough because Wilson's got it. They can't run him down. Wilson kicks it very poorly. And Morrissey's away. Tony Hall's the target at centre wing. Worsfold with him, goes early. Pritchard reads it much better than Matera, gets a bad bounce. Worsfold plays it well. Pike makes a mistake. Platten gets a free kick, centre wing.
John Platten goes short. Here's Hall. 2 South Australians combining there. Hall probing kick inside the 50. It falls forward from the Brennan fist. Deer across the goal face. Jarman's got it 20 metres out, plays on. He's missed. Well, that was too clever by half.
He could have steadied Dennis.
Oh.
But he's kept Lawrence quiet. Lawrence was best on the ground last time these two sides met.
Not a great kick. Matera half volleys it very well to Pike. Left foot. Morrissey, who's given Lewis a bath through the centre. Not a good kick, but hard into the breeze. Platten tries to trap it. Deer with his body strength towards Pritchard. Lewis, that was a little bit better. Lockyer's hands are very good to Matera. He's away. A second bounce. A third. A fourth. He hasn't seen Lawrence coming. Oh. Yes, he has. He accelerates and kicks towards goal. Kicks it well. For distance behind. It's exciting, isn't he?
Electrifying, isn't it? Eagles by 15 points. Good start to the grand final. Kicks to the wing. Big pack. Hall could have almost been held without it. Condon does well against the flow. A very high kick that hangs in the breeze. Brereton's in front. McIntosh has done well. Gets it on the ground. This is Hart. Past the centre circle. Chip passes intended for Sumich, and what a good kick it was, honouring a great lead. Sumich. Important kick, this one. Started well. Already has two. Long kick. Great kick.
I would say a sensational kick.
5-1 to 1-4.
That is it.
Stunning kick there by Sumich. 31-10, West Coast by 21 points. Gowers out of the centre. Hall and Worsfold. Hall goes to ground. Deer's handball pretty good. Allen to Dunstall. Good kick. And a good mark by Dunstall under good pressure by Brennan. You'd expect Dunstall to kick better than Condon. Drop punt to goal. And what a handy one in the last 30 seconds of the first quarter.
He's the player they've got to contain, West Coast.
16-31, last 30 seconds, Irving with the tap. Gowers again, he's done very well. High one to half forward, Worsfold and Hall. Another chance for Hawthorn in the last 15 seconds. Dunstall again. A good kick, free kick.
Free kick.
Over the shoulder. Well, what important thrusts these are from Hawthorn in the last minute of this first quarter. There's less than 10 seconds remaining in the opening quarter. And can Dunstall repeat the effort from 20 seconds ago? Drop punt, he's kicked it well again for another one. Well, the Hawks have got out of jail here as the siren sounds, and Alan Joyce and Mick Malthouse make their way onto the arena. West Coast to the right, Hawthorn to the left of screen. West Coast by 9 points. Jakovic on the ball. Hudson's kicked the half forward. McKenna in a match there with Jarman. Kemp goes to ground. He's had a quiet start. Condon's handball to Lawrence. Left foot by Lawrence. Deer and Brereton, two of the strong men. Brereton gets rid of McIntosh legitimately and takes the mark.
Second time he's done that.
Loves the big game. Drop punt, hooks it. Misses. So a couple of behinds to Brereton. She's second. And Hawthorn a little inaccurate.
Pondering. 5-1, 3-6. Brennan favours the outer side. It's getting dark suddenly at VFL Park. Perhaps a chance of rain. Deer again plays on. 45 metres out from goal. This could be a lifter. It's a goal. Great kick. Twice they kicked in. Twice he marked. 4-6, 5-1.
Had a terrific opening quarter, Ayres. Only man to win the Norm Smith twice for best on ground in a grand final. Left foot high, centre half forward. Front spot was Hall. Hudson sits and waits. Back turns, gets away. Chips a little left footer, a good one. Pritchard had 8 kicks in the first quarter from 55 metres. Drop punt. He's kicked it well, he's kicked a goal. Hawks in front. Well, they've got the start they wanted. They've kicked 4 goals in about 4 minutes here, Hawthorn. Pike, low to the ground. Quickly given away. Mainwaring clever to Kemp. Back to Waterman. To the goal square to Heady. Couldn't take it. Jenke, now Heady. Still Heady. Leg. Free kick must be. Very bad decision. John Russo's scored a clanger there. Heady should have got a free kick. Well, the scoreboard's got a familiar look to the Geelong game now. Hawthorn so inaccurate early. Got 8 more shots here, but lead by just 8 points. They're right on top, the Hawks. West Coast conceding. Platten throws it away. A quick kick towards the goal square. Dunstall in a wrestling match. No free kick. Cleverly to Hall, who should kick a goal, and he has put it through. Strength by Dunstall. 6-9, 5-1. Hawthorn has kicked the last 5 goals and 6 of the last 7. Remembering West Coast led 4-0. McIntosh looks for a free kick. Condon's handball to Allen. Hawthorn everywhere. Deer again. Good kick to Hudson. And suddenly there are holes everywhere for Hawthorn players to run into. Hudson has kicked 60 goals this year. He's averaged 2.5 a match. And he's kicked that one straight through for another. to 5-1.
So the margin 21 points now. Lawrence. Pike, though, towards half forward. Turley couldn't control it. This is Langford. Now Sumich, forward of the wing, down towards half forward. Wilson will need to go here.
Oh, didn't want it.
Hang on. Ayres, away to Jenke in the defensive 50. Platten, Johnny Platten.
They need goals, West Coast. They need a couple in a hurry. Hart from a long way out. Bangs a high one. Outnumbered. Wilson just easily outpositioned Ayres.
And again, Condon towards half forward. Gowers with the run of it. Lacking support though. This is Turley in trouble. McKenna knocked on by Kemp, and he should have taken it. Lawrence. Hart can't control it. Wilson now gets it to Lamb, a runner inside. Mainwaring. He's looking a little tired, Mainwaring, and he left it behind. Mainwaring shovels it out. Lamb's got it on the 50. The pressure relentless. Jakovic away to Hart. Great effort by Ayres to bring him down. Affected the kick slightly. It's all Hawthorn back in the square. Lewis will arrive late. In he goes. Well done, Chris Lewis. Now he's in trouble. Claimed by Langford. Lacking support. Morrissey comes away. Confronted by Matera. He goes off the ground. Centimetre perfect.
Gowers only interested in the ball. He's got teammates doing exactly the same thing, Gowers.
It's McIntosh's handball. Turley taps it cleverly this time to Kemp, who at last has some time and some space to think about it. Lamb's going to be under pressure. A terrible handball. Ayres does the job again. West Coast panic.
This is Wilson. Right half forward. Goes in short. Lewis calls Sumich out. Now he's in trouble. Just left the ball behind. Good tackle though, but Morrissey stood in the tackle and got the ball to tuck.
Play on. Langford under pressure towards the boundary line. It won't make it. Matera, who again's got a lot of time to think about it, had Sumich, goes towards Lewis. There's really been a non-event here, and you just wonder how long Michael Malthouse can keep Lewis out there. A number of Hawthorn players who have tasted grand final success through those 80s.
Intended for Gowers. Oh, Mainwaring, great mark.
Had to sit on that occasion, Chris Mainwaring. 5 weeks out. What a fantastic effort.
Took it very clean. Good kick too. It was a hot one, and Sumich controlled it well. Well, in the context of the afternoon, this could well be the most important kick we've seen so far. Peter Sumich. From 35. Good kick. Like a tracer.
Heady to Pike. West Coast mounting a challenge.
Now down the other end of the ground, Langford's got hold of Sumich in the pocket and won't let him run.
They've been fighting for a minute.
Here's Jakovic. Bangs it to Lewis. Should take this. See the angle. It's quite severe.
He is one player who's capable, Bruce.
It's a great kick. His skill level's never been questioned. Occasionally a temperament problem. Drop punch, he's kicked that all right. Straight through the middle for another one. Well, they're right back in this, West Coast. 7-10 to 7-2.
8 points the difference. Familiar face. McIntosh. Dia. That's a goal. There was a touched off the boot. No, touched.
Waterman over the top. Hart goes through, gets leg, plays on to Turley. Advantage paid. Turley's got to do something clever. He does to Pike. Good kick, Turley.
Terrific kick. Good mark.
Oh, no, look at that hand pass.
Waterman at full stretch through the middle. Awkward bounce for all and sundry. Jakovic flicks it out. Jenke goes off the ground. All Hawthorn. Beat two of them. Runs free behind. Kemp gets back. Collides with Mainwaring.
Gee.
Then Condon overran the ball, or was it Lawrence? Either one of two, and it's socket out of bounds.
Here's Turley from half back. High one to centre wing. Inside 10 seconds in the first half. Wilson takes the mark. It'll be a little bit too...
Oh, look at that.
Won't matter, John. The siren's about to go. Ayres. And there it is. So at half-time, the Hawks by 10 points. Start of the second half. Hawthorn 54 to 44. An exciting, tense first half. What will the third quarter unfold? Lawrence gets the first tap. Hart concedes a bit of ground off the ground. Brereton, the handball was okay to Platten. Platten inside, good. Hall's handball across to Hudson, quick hands. An important one for McIntosh. A Jarman cleverly. Gowers with a chance, a little one to Brereton. Brereton off the ground. Misses. Gee, Don, what do you make it? 4 points for Brereton? Michael Malthouse, mentioned as a player in 1980, successful with Richmond. First grand final as a coach. Took Footscray to third, but has gone even better here. Platten has been magnificent today. Centres it. Touched off the boot. McKenna sits and waits. Hudson. The handball to Morrissey. Left foot, he can kick this. He has put it through. Can do quite amazing things, Morrissey. 8-14 to 7-2. Against the tide there, Heady. Lockyer in the front spot. Bit of a worry with Lockyer playing on the forward line. Lewis cleverly to Heady. Heady with a high one to the goal square. Oh, gee, is that a goal? I think it might be. It is. Well, Wilson kicked one in the first quarter, very differently to that, and Heady's kicked another. A miraculous goal.
Gowers, pursued by Mainwaring, close to the boundary line. Still they battle. Gowers over the ball, back to Brereton.
From half forward, takes an opponent on in Lamb, and then bangs it to the goal square. Deer there with a chance, and does it again. Play on ball. Should have been paid that. Surely a mark. Well, he had first grab, second grab, third and fourth, I reckon. Let's have another look, Don.
Well, here it is, off hands, they believe.
I think the umpire indicated it was touched by Worsfold off the boot. He pointed back.
Brennan to bang it back in. Goes to half back.
Over the top, Mew. Very good mark. Chris Mew, the veteran. Assessing the options. Goes for distance towards the pocket. Brereton. Great grab.
He had to sit on that occasion, Dermot Brereton.
Hawthorn getting a grip on this game now.
Yet to kick a goal, Brereton. He's kicked 4 points.
What can the champ do? From 35 metres out, stabs and kicks cruelly. Oh, that's a big goal.
Stompton. They're going very wide here. Lockyer quite slow. High ball towards half forward. Sumic trying to get into the play. Kicked 4 goals in the first half. Mew, a little too easy as far as West Coast is concerned. And Lawrence has been the dominating player. Play on call from half back.
Towards the wing. Mainwaring favoured. Still he goes. Mainwaring across the ground. Matera has drifted out of the game. Runs forward at the centre square, chips it out wide, and the mark is held by Heady. They desperately need a goal here. Brett Heady kicks, and kicks very well. No substitute for quality. He's got 3, and the Eagles come again.
Right there with men like Platten and Deer at this stage. Here's Lewis. Still Lewis for goal.
He's done it.
He's kicked his second. Well, he's a magician, and suddenly West Coast are back within 5 points. Well, it's a grand final that's building and building now. 69 to 64, Condon out of the centre. Do the Hawks have the answer again like they've had most of the day?
Lawrenson
to Gowers. There's a fight in the centre square.
Lockyer.
Deer gives it away beautifully. Condon should kick it easily. They've answered again, the Hawks. There's the fight going on, but the important play was at the other end. 39th final, 11th grand final. Bangs it to Deer.
He's the problem, Bruce.
Yes, he's been the problem for a lot of teams this year. Kicks that to the goal square. Worsfold looks for a free kick, going the other way to Brereton. Well, this could really be significant here. Well, Brereton to kick his second for the third quarter, and Hawthorn to really stretch this lead again. He does. 11-15, 11-4 to 10-4, and Hawthorn are away.
Steve Lawrence looking intense as Hawthorn are trying to deliver the knockout punch here now. Condon, who's been instrumental in getting it out of the centre on the last 3 occasions, tried again. There's Wilson over his head. Morrissey against the flow, knocked on by Wilson, taken by Lamb. Probing kick down towards the kick-off line. McIntosh appeared to be held. Running away from goal, pushed off the kick superbly. Great defence there by Mew. He boots it out wide. It's running towards the boundary. Anderson content to get it across. Chris Mew.
He's been everywhere, Don, today. Here's Hart. Should kick it accurately to the centre. Does. To Lockyer. Can stretch it wide to Turley. He does. Who can go all the way here if it sits. Can go right in and kick a goal if it sits quickly enough. Should run and attack. Doesn't really. Chips it off to Heady. Cleverly in the end. And Heady, the man who can kick them. And to say that West Coast needs this, I'll be telling you the obvious. Trailing by 17 points. Kick one from the other pocket a moment ago. This one's tougher. Drop punt. Leans over it. Looks to have kicked it very well. Has. 4 to Heady, and he's keeping West Coast in the game. Now this is where Deer can be very good. Body to body. He usually wins out. That time he pushes McIntosh. Brereton looks for half a free kick. Deer cleverly with strength to Anderson. Oh, great kick for a goal. Look at that one. A beauty. Well, Deer did it again. Anderson produced the magic at the end. 12, 15, 11, 5.
Instinctive football getting that last goal, aided by strength for the Hawks. This is Allen confronted by Lamb. Down he goes, knocked on by Ayres. Pike's got it now, and the Eagles start to run. They're going goal for goal at BFL Park. This is Pike, 60 metres out, long bomb. Heady is going back, not required. It's a goal. What a grand final. The two heavyweights of the competition are slugging it out.
It's his 14th. Well, siren will go any second. There will be no further score in this third quarter. It goes now. So the scene is set. The stage has been constructed for the final term.
It's a big task against this Breeze, but he said you are good enough to do it, and make sure that Peter Matura lifts on that wing. Also, Jakovic has got his chance at centre half forward.
So Pritchard with the first kick. Deer again, who's been superb all day, goes for goal, and touched by Dunstall, doesn't quite get there for a behind. Irving and Waters, the two players on the interchange. Any changes, Don, if you noticed anything? Have a look.
Just that Jakovic has gone to centre half forward.
Brennan's kick, Lawrence from the side. Pritchard able to keep McIntosh down. Hawthorn leading by 11 points in the grand final. Lawrence has kicked the full forward. Deer goes in and Brereton in the front spot.
Well, there were 3 Hawthorn players in the vicinity when that ball was dropping.
One of the most celebrated careers as a team player in the history of the game. And from point-blank range, should not miss, and puts it through for number 3. So the Hawks start well. They get the buffer.
So the margin is 17 points. Back in the middle. Lockyer to Lyons with Lawrence. Condon, who's done so well on the centre square, trying to force his way through. Kemp. And then Lawrence knocking it out wide, taken by Anderson, a high floating kick towards half forward. Oh, Collins, superb mark. Magnificent performance. Collins chips it intended for Allen, closing on him Pike, runs free behind, it's taken by Pritchard. This for a premiership perhaps, it's home. No one on the line, it's been marked by Brereton. Well, the Avalanche is gaining momentum now, relishing the situation. Kicks, it's a goal. What a mark by Collins to start that chain reaction.
Jarman on the interchange, looking for a free kick. Mainwaring. West Coast need 3 goals in a hurry. Heady goes to ground. Mew goes to ground. Hawthorn get it. Lawrence gets it to Gowers. Gowers goes to half forward. Deer, who's been a colossus today, to Condon. Condon towards the goal square. Hudson at centre half forward. 45 metres out, directly in front. Bread and butter shot. Drop punt. Goal. Shut the gate. Well, just about. Hoping for a miracle. Tuck. Turley. Free kick to Hawthorn.
Against Lewis on Tuck. These Hawthorn players just prepared to put their body between their opponent and the ball.
Oh, father time, Tuck, 38 years of age. Brereton at the back of Hudson. Lockyer.
Oh.
Poor performance. Deer again gives his chances up forward to Pritchard. Well, Deer's just killed them, hasn't he? He's been fantastic. And any chance West Coast might have, or has, should go with this kick. It does. second for Pritchard. And Hawthorn charge away now at 16-17 to 12-5. Chris Mew with a bounce. Platney's target, Hart with him. Hart wins this time. Ayres, who started magnificently, to Brereton. Well, some luck there, but Ayres and Brereton, two of the superstars of this Hawthorn team.
Long probing kick once more behind Hudson. Appear to be taken high. Gives it to Dunstall. 15 metres out. Dunstall kicks another one. John Kennedy and Alan Jeans both coached Hawthorn to 3 premierships. Kennedy in 14 seasons. Jeans in 9. And what about Alan Joyce? 2 from 2 as Condon goes towards half forward. Free running ball. Collins comes to meet it now. 60 metres out from goal. Dunstall has the drop. He goes back in front. Brennan's fallen over. Dunstall deep in the pocket. Measures the options. Pulls it back. It's a goal. Oh, what a classic.
Well, his 4th goal, Jason Dunstall. Since his injury this year, he really hasn't kicked a bag full, but this is a great snapshot. Watch this. Here he is battling with Brennan. Deep in the pocket, over the left shoulder. A great effort.
A few times before. Chris Mew. Long kick. Platten over the top, waiting behind Dunstall. He's taken the mark. It was untouched. Kicking at his 5th. Looks good. Another one. 5 goals to Jason Dunstall. Smiles all round.
There's not much else under threat except the scoreboard with Hawthorn attacking. Lamb to Pike. Wide to Wilson at centre wing. Short left footer, not going very far. Lawrence able to cut it off in front of Worsfold.
He's come into the game since half-time. Scott Watter's about to come on again.
Well, how could you be settled playing a game like that? Heady to Subiaco, good kick, should mark. Misses. Langford mops up. Symbolic of what's happened in this game. Matera's kick, Lawrence thumps it away. Worsfold sits and waits. Then untidily out towards Waterman and puts him under pressure. Able to break the Ayres tackle. Bangs it down to Langford and Subiaco. Subiaco gets rid of Langford cleverly. And lining up for a 5th. From 45 metres out, straight in front, into the breeze. Drop punt. And looks to kick the goal. And has. 5 goals for Subiaco, so he's done his job. To Lamb, round his body. Tuck. Bangs it back. It's going to break all the records today, Tucky. To Brereton, to Mew. Some of the most famous names in this famous club. To Dunstall. On the 50-metre line, he'll kick it from. Just outside, Dunstall leans back, kicks it straight through. 6 goals for Dunstall. Worsfold. Can West Coast kick the last goal in the last 10 seconds? It's doubtful because Morrissey's onto it. 5 seconds remaining. And look at this, a panic for Gowers if it sits. Taps it over to Allen as the siren goes now and the Hawks win.
Great to see David Brereton talking with Ashley McIntosh, no doubt realising what a fine young player he's going to be. But the spoils with the Hawks. Down last season, disappointing season. This man installed as coach his 2nd time around, previously as a caretaker, and they've won a resounding victory, one of their finest.